Raisins?
That's to feed the yeast. I suppose you need backstory. I've gotten into mead making. We had way too many blackberries this year. So I made a blackberry mead. It's been bottled as of August and we're just waiting for it to age now. But that's our blackberry mead. And I decided to make some more mead since it takes so long to do and we can just store it forever. Why not? So I'm trying a spiced mead. So I took about 3 pounds of honey. Had that 5 pound, this local honey we get from a farmer's market. Heated it with a gallon of water. And there's some tea in there because tea is supposed to enhance the flavor. So I got a black tea in basically 3 pounds of honey, gallon of water. And then once that's 90 degrees, it won't kill my wine yeast. And then I'll put it in here where I have raisins to feed the yeast. And for flavor, a cinnamon stick and a vanilla bean. So there's the first fermentation where the little guys go in and they make all the alcohol. And then there's the bottling, which you just wait for those little guys to die. Because you can drink it after that, but it'll make you real gassy. Because those guys will get in your gut and just keep making bubbles.
Yeah, we did have a taste already.
Yes, you can do a taste. And the blackberry, I used very little honey. There is a history of diabetes in my family, so I'm very hesitant to have a lot of sweet things around. I realize that honey's safer than like pure white sugar, but still. Yeah. So that one, it's a little more tart than I expected, but it's super flavorful. So this one, I went a little closer to 3 pounds. It's a little over 2.5 pounds. So this one will be a sweeter and spicier mead. And we're going to see how it goes.
Mead making stuff. What's happening?
Normally this tool you just use for bottling, but I didn't want to spill. I don't want to spill any of the honey mixture because it gets real sticky.
That's fair. So
for a lot of this, until I can like fully get down, I'm gonna just do this. So this mixture is the brewed tea with the honey and the water.
Right, which is what I have for breakfast, with breakfast.
Yeah. Just different amounts.
Right.
So I'm just using the pump to get most of it over.
Yeah, normally we would use this to get into thin bottles.
I need to get a bigger, because this isn't good enough to catch everything, really.
Out of the hell.
Yeah. So this way, I can save it to... Whoop! Ah, fuck! Ah! See?
I'll clean that up.
So what we have? We got the... Just want to give it a good shake. So we have to fill this and pop it in. It's a water seal. This will allow the bubbles to get out, but won't allow other stuff to get in. So just there we go.
Huh.
It's interesting. Like the color is already much different with the black tea.
Yeah.
And the vanilla and so yeah, we're gonna see what we get out of this.
How long does that do its thing for?
About 6 weeks.
Alright.
You see we got a little froth on the top there, but that's probably from the honey. What we want to see is we want to see bubbles coming up. We want to see bubbles pushing the water through. So if this is cool enough, it should activate the yeast, shouldn't hurt anything. Everything's very sticky now. Now we just put it away in the liquor cabinet because it is a dark, warm place. Well, it's already bubbling pretty good. You can see it popping the bubbler.
Makes a little sound every time.
Yep. And it'll just do that for like 6 weeks. Won't do that for the whole 6 weeks. It'll slow down and stuff. But yeah, that's making the alcohol.
What you doing?
We're here watching the bubble B-roll. All the raisins floating to the top as the yeast fills it with bubbles and breaks them down. The raisins will introduce tannins to the honey-made wine.
The bubbles.
The bubbles. Look at all the bubbles. It's sticky.
You burp the meat every month?
Yeah, well, I already did it, but it'll go because there's still a little bit of gas buildup as things are dying. Roxy, you were just outside. You don't have to go outside. You were just outside. So this one, this is my first attempt at bottling. You can see I got some silt in there. So I'm going to rebottle it in the smaller ones because A, it's not a full thing, and second, I don't want the silt in there. So that's even.
Oh, it doesn't fit?
Maybe not. Well, I can still do it. It's just a different way. Oh, fuck. Nope, can't do it. I just fucked up. Because I just disrupted all the silt.
Oh.
So, I can't do it.
Oh. Later then.
We'll try again later. Don't put this in. Don't. Don't. Look at me. Look at me. Don't put in my mistakes.
All of them.
Don't. Do
Well,
not.
Alfred does.
No.
Yeah.
No, this never happened.
It did.
You were just outside.
What do we have here?
It's about time to bottle the spiced mead. So I might need your helping hands, but get that in. And this has cinnamon. And we used raisin to feed the yeast.
So spices.
Yeah.
And raisins.
Trying to get as little silt as possible.
On to bottle 2. Look how pretty.
It's very lovely mead colored.
It smells fruity.
These will probably have to rebottle because you can see they got a little silt in them, but I'll try and get as much out of here as possible.
That's what's left. So all that stuff on the bottom though, that's dead yeast?
Basically dead yeast and like particles from the raisins and
Extra stuff.
yeah.
So would it hurt you to drink it?
No, it's just not. It's not tasty. Nothing in here isn't edible. It's just not great.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be.
I'm helping.
Yes. Make sure that's down in the. This is still going to end up silty because that's just the way of it. Even though it's going through 2 filters, it's still going to be silty. And now we have to get everything else out of there. You can see there's the vanilla bean I sliced. There's also a thing of there's the, I don't know if you can see the cinnamon stick.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the raisins. Now this all needs to be taken out and washed.
Be delicious. It weren't really gross.
Mm-hmm. These will actually still be bubbling for a little while, so every week I'm going to have to basically come let them breathe. Mm-hmm. Just give them a quick twist of the cap, pull out the excess. But I plan on letting this sit for 6 months to a year.
And that's what we've been doing with the one.
Yeah, we can put this.
Here, right?
We can put it next to so you can see the difference.
Yeah.
I still have to label these too.
Yeah.
So.
And this one is flavored.
So this one has already been aging for. We initially bottled this in August, so it's been going through its own aging. You can see there's a little bit sitting here. I hadn't gotten the process down, but you can see this one's clearing up now. And this is the
color.
blackberry, so it's becoming like a very vibrant, like currant color.
Yeah.
But this one right out the bottle is already super clear. It's very amber, like the gemstone. Mm-hmm. So I'm very, very happy.
When might we be able to taste the one that's already been there, sitting for a while?
I mean, that's why we have these, is we have tasters. So we have the 4 bottles that are sitting aging, and then we have the tasters to kind of give us a guide on how things are going. So, in fact, I do want to taste this now to see how well it did.
The new one or the old one?
New one. I mean, we can compare the two, because here's the taster of the old one.
My question is more, when is the oldest one drinkable?
I mean, it's drinkable now. The more you age it, the richer the flavors. And with this one, because of I didn't want to put too much honey in it because I didn't want to be overwhelmingly sweet.
Right.
So I used like the minimal amount of honey. So it's like, it's more of a dry, bitter fruit wine. Like a really dry red wine. Whereas this one, because it's like more of a pure mead. Even though it has spices, it's technically not a mead. But even though this one's closer to a pure mead because it doesn't have the fruits in it, I did put more honey in. So this one I think had 2.5 pounds of honey, and this one might have 3 pounds of honey.
You cannot have any. I'm sorry. You're too young. You can't drink. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one's going to have to uncloud. This one's going to have to uncloud too, but it should still be fine for tasting.
I love these tiny cups.
Yeah. It smells real good. There's definitely the honey is still there. It's definitely alcoholic. But you can get a hint of the spices. The cinnamon hits you and then the vanilla. Oh, that's good. That's already really good.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited for when it's been sitting for a while.
It's not quite as dry. It is definitely like...
I'm okay with that.
It's a bit bubbly. It's a little like champagne in that way. So it doesn't just like sit in your mouth. It's doing stuff. That tastes real good. That might... This one's good. This one's better.
Well, you're still learning the process. I think each one is going to be better than the one before it.
Well, the next one I'm going to make is a blueberry with ginger. So,
yeah,
that's the next one. And then at that point, I'll be out of bottles, so I'll have to stop. You were just outside. You were just outside.
You just bored? I think she's just bored.
Maybe just bored. But yeah, I really like the way these are coming. I got to put labels on all these, and then I got to keep burping them for a while.
And yeah, that's exciting.
I don't know if you caught when I capped it. There's a little bit of a...
Yeah.
Just a tiny little...
Just a little taste.
Just enough to taste. I do like that I know that making the 1 gallon gets me 4 bottles and the sampler.
That is good.
So, got to figure out who in our circle wants some mead. Keep 2 bottles for ourselves and give 2 away.
Hi.
Alright. Definitely fruity. This one doesn't have as many like champagne-y bubbles in it. It's still good. It is very dry. It's not as sweet, but it does have the fruit taste. The fruit taste comes through.
Successful mead.
I've made mead twice, and about to be a 3rd time.
So rock on.
Yeah, rock on.
What were you gonna say?
And then we just have to wait like 6 months to a year to enjoy all of it. So, next summer, I get to be drunk.
So rock on.
Rock on.